Everyone laughed when she stood up to sing. Her torn shoes, her old uniform, and her shy voice made her an easy target. But when she opened her mouth, the laughter stopped. In the dusty corners of a small village stood Willow Creek High School, a modest building with broken windows and fading walls. Inside its crowded classrooms, students came from all walks of life, some from rich families with drivers waiting at the gate, and others from struggling homes where a pencil was shared among 3 siblings. Among the quietest of them all was Lena, a small girl with big eyes, calloused hands, and a voice no one had ever truly heard. Lena was in 9th grade, but she barely looked 13. She always wore the same old brown shoes that had long lost their soles, and her uniform, though clean, was faded and patched at the elbows. She never spoke unless spoken to, always kept her head down, and always sat at the back of the class. But Lena had something no one knew about, a secret she carried quietly, like a hidden treasure. Every evening, after finishing her chores and helping her little brother with homework, she would walk behind their tiny house, sit under an old mango tree, and sing. She didn't sing for anyone, not her mother, not her neighbors, only for herself. The stars became her audience, the moonlight, her spotlight. Her voice, soft, golden, powerful, soared into the night, like a bird, finally free. But no one at school knew that. To them, she was just the poor girl, quiet, invisible, easy to ignore, or laugh at. It was a warm Wednesday when Mrs. Harrow, the school principal, announced the annual school talent show. Students cheered and whispered with excitement. It was a big event, the only time of year when students could show their skills outside books and exams. "I want all students to participate," Mrs. Harrow said, her voice echoing across the courtyard. "Sign-up sheets will be posted in every class. Show us what you've got." Lena's heart skipped a beat. She wanted to sing. She really wanted to sing. But fear held her like cold chains. What if they laugh at me? What if I forget the words? What if they boo me off the stage? The thought alone made her shrink. That night, under the mango tree, she sang even louder. The stars twinkled like they were cheering her on. 2 boys, Ricky and Marcus, known for their pranks and teasing, spotted Lena reading the talent show notice. Ricky elbowed Marcus and grinned. "Let's dare her to sing, just for fun. She'll freeze up like a rabbit." They went over, pretending to be friendly. "Hey, Lena," Ricky smiled. "You gonna sing at the talent show?" She looked up, surprised. "No, I don't think so." "Oh, come on," Marcus said, smirking. "I heard you sing once. You sounded, amazing." He winked at Ricky. Lena blinked. "Really?" "Totally," Ricky said, now enjoying the act. "You should definitely sign up. Everyone would love to hear you." For a moment, something inside Lena lit up. Was this a chance? Did someone finally believe in her? She looked at the sign-up sheet, and slowly, with trembling fingers, she wrote her name down under vocal performance. By lunch the next day, the joke had spread like wildfire. "Did you hear Lena's gonna sing? Wait, Lena, the poor girl with the squeaky shoes. Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious. She'll probably faint on stage." Everywhere Lena went, she felt the whispers, saw the stares, heard the chuckles, but it was too late now. Her name was on the list. Her heart ached. Why did I trust them, she thought. Why did I sign up? That evening, she didn't sing under the mango tree. She just sat there, silent, afraid. Her mother noticed something was off. "You're quiet tonight, little songbird," her mother said. Lena hesitated, then told her everything. The show, the dare, the laughter. Her mother didn't get angry. She simply held Lena's hands and said, "You sing because it brings you joy. That's your gift. Don't let anyone take that from you." Tears welled up in Lena's eyes. "But what if I mess up?" "Then you try again. But you sing, Lena. You sing for you." The school auditorium was being decorated. Students practiced dances, skits, and songs in every corner of the school. The buzz was electric. Lena sat alone in the music room, quietly practicing her song. She chose a soft, soulful tune that her mother used to sing when she was little. She knew every word, every note, but fear still crept in. Ricky and Marcus walked by and peeked in. They saw her singing to herself and chuckled. "This is gonna be the best part of the night," Ricky whispered. "Front row seats to the biggest flop." Lena heard them. Her hands shook, but she kept singing. Friday night arrived. The hall was packed with students, teachers, and parents. The stage lights glowed, the curtains swayed, the principal welcomed everyone. One by one, the acts went up. Dancers flipped and spun, magicians pulled scarves from hats, and singers sang pop songs to applause. Then came the moment. Next up, Lena Charles, with a solo vocal performance. The crowd fell into a hush. Lena walked onto the stage slowly. She wore her cleanest uniform. Her hair was tied back. Her shoes were still worn, but she stood tall. From the front row, Ricky whispered loudly, "Shh! The Queen is about to sing." Laughter broke out. Lena's hands trembled. She looked at the microphone. She could run, or she could sing. She closed her eyes and began. The first note escaped her lips. Clear, haunting, beautiful. The crowd went still. Lena's voice rose gently, like wind through the trees. Soft at first, then stronger. Her fear melted with each note. Her soul poured into every word. A teacher leaned forward. A parent clutched their chest. Ricky's jaw dropped. Marcus stopped, smirking. When she hit the final high note, the room held its breath. Silence. Then, the entire auditorium erupted. Teachers stood. Parents clapped. Even the principal had tears in her eyes. Ricky looked stunned. "Dude, she can actually sing." Lena stepped back from the mic, stunned herself. She looked at the crowd, all standing, clapping, cheering. For the first time in her life, she felt seen. She came to the stage as a joke, but she walked off as a star. What happens when her voice goes viral and a music producer shows up at her school? The sun rose slowly over Willow Creek, warming the small homes and dusty roads. In Lena's house, everything felt different. She woke up to the smell of toast and her mother humming, the same song Lena had sung the night before. "Good morning, superstar," her mother smiled. Lena blushed. Was it really that good? Her mother kissed her forehead. "Sweetheart, you made the stars stop to listen." When Lena arrived at school, heads turned, not with mockery this time, with awe. Students stared, some smiled, some looked ashamed. Marcus looked down at his feet when she passed. Ricky actually muttered, "Hey, you were really good." It was awkward, but Lena didn't need their approval anymore. For the first time, she knew who she was. What Lena didn't know was that someone, a 12th grade student named Amira, had secretly recorded her performance on their phone. That night, Amira uploaded it to TikTok and YouTube with the caption, "They dared her to sing as a joke. Now the whole school is crying." Within 12 hours, it had over 1 million views. Comments poured in, "She sounds like an angel." "I'm crying and I don't even know her. Please tell me where to find more of her music." This is why you never judge someone by their appearance. Who is she? She deserves the world. Lena's life was about to change. On Monday, Lena was called to the principal's office. She walked in nervously, thinking maybe she was in trouble, but Principal Harrow was beaming. "Lena," she said, "I just got off the phone with someone very important." Lena blinked. "Who?" "A man named Ray Henson. He's a music producer. He saw your video, and he wants to meet you." Lena's mouth fell open. "Me?" she whispered. "Yes. He's flying here this week. He wants to talk to you about recording your song." Lena was speechless. "Are you okay?" the principal asked. I don't know what to say." Principal Harrow smiled gently. "Just keep being you. That's what the world fell in love with." On Friday, a sleek black car pulled up to the school. Out stepped Ray Henson, tall, sharp-dressed and kind-eyed. He had discovered many stars before, but none like this. He sat with Lena and her mother in a small meeting room. "I've listened to thousands of singers," Ray said. "But there's something rare about you. Your voice has heart, soul, honesty." Lena stared at him in disbelief. "I'd like to offer you a chance to record your first song, professionally. I'll handle the costs, studio, production, everything." Her mother clutched her hand. "We're not rich," she said quietly. Ray smiled. "That's okay. All I need is her voice. The rest will follow." Lena could barely breathe. I'd love to." Not everyone was happy. Some students whispered behind her back, "She's only famous because of pity. She just got lucky. Bet she won't last long." Lena heard them. The same voices who once mocked her now envied her, but she remembered her mother's words, "You sing for you." She walked past them with quiet dignity. Ray gave her a song to record, something simple, soft, about hope and healing. It was called "Still I Rise." When Lena stepped into the recording studio, her hands shook, but once the music began, her nerves melted. She sang like she was back under her mango tree. The song was released 2 weeks later. Within 24 hours, "Still I Rise" hit number 2 on Spotify's Viral 50. YouTube flooded with reactions. "I just listened to this 5 times in a row. She saved my day. What a voice. This song made me call my mom and cry." News outlets picked up her story. Teen girl mocked at school stuns the world with angelic voice. From joke to global star, Lena Charles sings her truth. Radio hosts played clips of her talent show performance. Major labels started calling Ray. But he only told them one thing: Lena sings when she's ready, not for fame, not for money, for meaning. 2 months later, the school hosted an assembly to honor her. The entire auditorium was packed again, but this time for her. When Lena walked onto the stage, a standing ovation greeted her. Principal Harrow handed her a certificate of recognition for reminding us what real talent, real strength, and real grace look like. Lena smiled shyly, holding the mic. "I don't know how to thank you all," she began. "I never thought my voice would mean anything to anyone. I used to be afraid to speak, let alone sing, but I learned something." She paused, eyes tearing up. "No matter how small you feel, your voice matters. Don't let anyone turn your light into a joke, because one day that light might light up the world." The crowd stood in silence, then clapped like never before. That evening, Lena sat under the old mango tree again. The stars twinkled above. She closed her eyes and sang, not for views, not for applause, but for herself, the little girl who once hid her voice. She wasn't hiding anymore, and somewhere far beyond the village, the world was still listening.